Enlighten Me Fitness, Cecilia K. Neff here with you today on the ocean. I'm really glad that you could join me. I love these footsteps. These footprints remind me that there you are, we're here together side by side at this beautiful place wherever we want to be, and we're free to do whatever we want. Really in this world, you're free, I'm free to do whatever we want. We just have to think about, is that the best thing that I want to do right now? If so, you're free to do it. Make your good choice. Come along with me. If you want to sit down, go for it. If you don't want to, you are free to do what you want, okay? But I'm here happy to say that I'm going to have a seat on my little beachy view, and I'm going to give you hopefully an inspiring reminder of why we take a moment to stop and sit down. I do not sit here for guilt, let me tell you. If I sat down for guilt, you know what would happen? I'd feel crappy the whole time I was here. If I came here because I felt ashamed, I'd get through my workout and I'd feel worse after probably, or maybe a little better because I did something physical. See, honestly, mental fitness is where it starts. So start here with me. Get into a comfortable position if you want, or even mental comfortable position. Maybe you don't have a moment to sit down even now, that's okay. Allow yourself to just deep breathe. Inhale nice and slow, and exhale slow. So slow your breath down just a wee bit. And when you breathe, imagine you're breathing beautiful spiritual energy into your soul. Feel yourself soften in your forehead. Feel yourself soften in your heart. And feel yourself soften all the way down to your stomach. And take a moment just to relax. If you do this before you do any physical fitness whatsoever, it gets you in a frame of mind. A different frame where you can be free to do what you want. You see, when I dance, when I do ballet, I forget the world. People who know me know I can just completely lose myself, and everything is just okay. So whatever that is for you, you are free to do what you want. That's your passion. In fact, one of the cameramen has a niece who's pursuing her passion, and I'm going to tell you this story because I'm just inspired today. I met her online through my cameraman friend, and I am so inspired to tell you she made a decision. She went and got her bachelor's degree in business, and that's awesome. Go Jillian Ray. And then she decided, you know, my passion is singing and playing music. Music is my passion. And I heard a song today that just gave me goosebumps. So she's pursuing her passion. Now, I'm not saying don't go to college, kids. I'm not saying do or don't do anything. Just listen to your soul. You have a passion inside you. You have a reason. You exist. Listen to it. Remember who you are. And let's follow that today. My passion is helping people see who they are. So here we are. I'm following my passion. Join me. Get in your mindset. If you haven't been breathing and you haven't taken a minute to do that, go ahead and do it now. Inhale deep and exhale. And I'm going to take a second to do the same. And as I do, I'm just going to reach over to one side, deep inhale, and I'm going to exhale as I bring all that energy up in my arm over to the other side and exhale it all out. Inhale back up, and exhale lower. Same thing, other side. Inhale, reach. Take time to breathe in. It's not quick. Sometimes we rush that inhale like we have to hurry. Hurry and breathe. Hurry and relax. No, just relax. As we're doing this as well, I notice with myself and my students, it's easy to raise those shoulders. Inhale big. If the shoulders come up, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up, but just remind yourself, pull them down. In a relaxing way, not a pressure way. Same thing, back to the first side. Inhale, slow, slow, 7-second inhale if you can. 8-second exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale. You know, I don't know if you're like me, I feel like I'm wasting time if I do something slowly. I don't know where I got that mindset from, somewhere in this world. Inhale, exhale, and it's funny. Couldn't be farther from the truth. Taking a moment to relax does so much more for me than any rushing that I do. When's the last time you sat outside in the sun and just breathed in the air and allowed your face to face the sun? I just was at the ocean with a very dear friend of mine, and we just sat and allowed ourselves to soak in the energy right into our head, just right in there. And it just penetrated everything where I was able to just feel soft again. How often do we take time to do that? So if you haven't done it with me now, please at some point in your day, remind yourself, you deserve it, okay? We're gonna reach forward, stretch out the spine, all the way forward, and then go ahead and think chin to chest. So I'm gonna tuck my chin in as low as I can. Sounds funny on the mic, but I'm just here a moment. And I'm gonna reach my fingers long, as far as I can. Now what I want you to remember is tucking your chin into your chest. You think you're there, and go ahead and reach forward like that. You think you're tucked in, and then all of a sudden you soften this muscle in the back of your neck and allow yourself to even go further. So whether you're sitting up tall like me now or you're reaching forward, I want you to think that chin to chest and hold. Exhale, releasing. I am free to do what I want. If I don't want to do this right now, if you don't want to, don't. If you want to try it, do. The next thing you get to do is every exhale, feel your muscles softening here. And allow that chin to fall even more. You can reach forward as you do this, way out, forward, 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 reach, and then tuck your chin in. Just when you think you're all the way tucked in, allow yourself to exhale a little bit more out. And walk your way back up. You might have, if you really allowed yourself, you might have felt a nice stretch in the shoulders. A lot of times, beautiful muscles don't just come from tons of lifting weights. Yes, those build beautiful muscles, but a lot of times we need to be stretching them out for good tissue. Just at the ocean, just bought a bunch of, guess what I'm doing? I'm stretching saltwater taffy. Okay, maybe nobody thinks about that like I do. I love saltwater taffy, I don't know why. Most of my life I couldn't eat eggs, so I couldn't have it, and I would watch it in that shop where it would like spin. Your muscles are like this, and the more you stretch and resist and pull apart and then contract, you are making beautiful, strong muscle. Why do we forget this? So we're gonna do this again. You just did a forward stretch, we did a side reach, and we're good. So I'm going to go straight up with one arm and then up with the other, and I'm going to imagine I'm like taffy and someone's pulling me apart and I'm being stretched up to the sky. Stretch out that taffy. Good. Now go ahead and allow yourself to engage your muscles now. Now pull your shoulders down. Keep that long stretch. You're still taffy. You're still beautiful, long, lean muscle that you're building. Reach up. Inhale deep, exhale, engage your shoulder blades, pull them down into the meat of your back. As you exhale, one more thing to think about, pull your belly button into the spine while you do this. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull shoulder blades down, belly button in. Even think of zipping the rib cage tight like you have a little zipper. This is building a beautiful core. Reach up, 3 more. Allow yourself to open, stretch out, do whatever. There's no rules right here. Now you're free to do what you want. And if you want to make a good core, it's your choice. Pull down, exhale, tummy in, zip the rib cage, exhale. 2 more. Get that stretch, get that pleasure. Reach up for the sun if you can get outside and do this sometime. Exhale, pull it down. One thing we don't think about often is that rib cage zipping close on this last one. See if you can do it. And exhale, zip the rib cage, pull it in, belly button. And relax. So you just made really nice muscles in your shoulders. Good job. All right, we are going to do a little bit more on our back today with just a bunch of different Pilates style exercises. Classic, I know a lot of them I do over and over. Hopefully you don't get tired of them. I don't, I just know they work. So we're gonna do our nice tall spine, chest up, chin up, and then the tailbone tuck under. I'm imagining I have a doggy tail right now, and it's up in the air. So imagine if you can tilt that pelvis as much as you can so your tail is pointed to the sun. Then you're gonna tuck that tail under. So tuck it under like someone's scooping your tummy or you're avoiding a punch to the stomach. Okay, so we're gonna sit up tall, tall, tall. tuck it under, scooping the tummy in. Exhale, and inhale back up. Look at your legs, make them like parallel train tracks. Tall spine, chin up, inhale nice and big. Sometimes you'll feel yourself on your sit bones even. See if you can get as tall as you can on them. Exhale as you pull and scoop tummy in. Watch that you don't allow yourself to curl forward to compensate. Allow this to do the work for you. You're gonna feel it if you use your core. Inhale tall, exhale, pull it in. Trying to relax the face. If we strain the face, we're gonna build weird muscles of frowning in our face, and why would we wanna do that? So let's look younger and healthier every day. Inhale up, and exhale, relax face, pull tummy, scoop it in, way back, exhale, release tension. Tall as I can on my sit bones, chest, chin up, eyes up, close your eyes if you want. Exhale, release the negativity out your body, pull your tummy in. You can get as low as you want with this, pulling belly button in. If your belly starts to come out as you go back, you're going a little too far. That's okay. Make that your goal. Not, I can't do it. Just make it your goal. All right, we're gonna do a few more. I'm gonna talk as you keep going. We're gonna do a few more of these because this builds core like nobody's business. And I know I say that about all my core exercises. First of all, I'm so honored to be asked to be here. I just have a passion for people being their best. And I have a personal passion for being the healthiest I can. And I found some techniques that really work for me. And I'm honored to be able to share them with you and to anybody who will listen at all. I'm happy. I met a lady at the restaurant I work at recently, and she said, you know, sometimes I can just barely get up out of my chair or out of bed. And she made it into a restaurant. She was really glad to be out with her son at the restaurant, but life is hard. And life is hard for all of us. Some of us have things that I don't know how you do it. But you can. You're free to do what you want. You're absolutely free to set those goals for yourself and do exactly what you see that you can be. You can do it. So I want you to think on that. I can do this. This lady, I believe her name was Joanne, we talked about it, and she said, I'm going to start watching your YouTube. I'm so glad. I want to tell you, you can do it every day, just a little bit, maybe not every day. Definitely don't sit down out of guilt or shame, please. Sit down because you're free to do what you want. Exhale, pull tummy in. This feels good. It's a little work. I'm tired. I'm free to do what I want. You know what I want? I want to stop. I want to lay down. I want to stretch. Free to do what I want. Here we go, all the way on our back. I like to put my arms out in a big T, and I'm going to turn this way so you can see a little bit better from the side. We're going to pull the knees up, and we're going to drop them over just all the way over to one side. Actually, I'm going to face this way. I want you to see. Here's the thing. Some people are like, my lower back is tired or sore or whatever. Any reason, keep your knees kind of low and drop them down here to the side. Find that spot. Is that good for you? If not, and you're like, no, I really want to hit it higher in my back. I'm tight up higher. Pull your knees up as far as you're comfortable and drop them over as keeping them up as close to your head as you can. So either way, find what is hitting that point in your back. It's not about, oh, what is my neighbor going to be able to do with their body? Probably cool stuff, whatever. Do what's good for you. Find that spot. Then go ahead and turn your head all the way away from your knees and feet. Shoulder blades are down on your back. Well, they better be on your back. They're down on the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the other side. But I want you to try and take your time here. Inhale nice and deep. And remember, you don't have to rush this motion. Just unclipping that for a moment. Stretching all the way over, other side. And then remember, looking away from your feet so you get a full twist. And release. Take a moment to let go. Let your eyes drift right here and see and remember who you are. You need to take care of you. You're doing it right now. Good job. All right, back up. My mic is on the ground, so if I fall apart today, we won't be surprised. Just warning you in advance. All right, so here we go. Legs up in the air. Little flutter kicks, so these are nice. A lot of times you swimmers are naturally good at this, but make sure you don't do just this. This is okay. This is a good modification if you're not quite ready to straighten the legs. But I would say, even if you can straighten your legs just a little bit where you are, I would like you to think from the hip socket. That way you're pulling belly down and in, and you're moving that leg as a whole unit. If you can get your legs completely straight, more power to you, that's great. Find that spot where you are. If you want a little more, flex those feet. And then remember to breathe. So we're just going back and forth, and all you're thinking about is pulling your belly down to the floor and energy out those legs. It's really not that complicated. So now we're pulling tummy in every exhale even more. So go ahead and breathe with me in. And exhale, I'm pulling it down and in. Sink it down and in. Really sink that belly on every exhale, a couple more. And you can do whatever. Notice I slowed my legs down. Now I'm going to switch the other way. Other foot going down on the exhale. Take a moment to get your inhale. Pull tummy in on the exhale. Relax if you can on your inhale to give yourself a little break. Focus on the exhale. Focus on releasing and pulling tummy in at the same time. Good. Hug your knees. So before the episode today, somebody wasn't feeling good. Wobble your body out. And we just took a moment to breathe. And a lot of times we think we have to hurry. We have to hurry and breathe deep. Well, it was good. He slowed his breath down, and breathing deep is not just about quickly. Again, taking a minute to allow the oxygen to get into your system, to breathe smoothly and calmly. It really helps. Legs back up. We're going to do this breath again. This time we're doing heels together like you're standing on the ceiling. Okay? And our heels are together. I want you to inhale and then exhale as you send your legs out to the side. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. This is one of those this is how we could stand if we stood on the moon. This reminds me of Dr. Seuss books, how they stand. I want you just to try this a few times and tell me if you don't feel it. All right, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna inhale out here, and we're gonna come in. Inhale out. You can do whatever you want with your feet. Remember, we're free to do what we want. And with that, once you have that freedom, think about it, our country is supposed to be free. People are always looking for freedom, but sometimes we create our own misery. And then we blame it on other people. Let's stop. Let's just find the way to be free, to do what I want, and make my own choices. All right, I'm gonna choose to see if I can get myself just a teeny bit more healthy today than I was yesterday. I'm free to do what I want. I'm gonna take a moment here. I'm gonna inhale deep. Shoulders are pulled down away from my ears. Big gap here. Blades are flat on the ground. I'm gonna curl my tailbone up. And this time we're gonna walk the shoulders even further away, and we're gonna do a few leg raises. So pick up one foot up in the air, and we're gonna go ahead and reach that foot even longer towards the moon, energy shooting through that leg, and just lower the hips, holding that leg there. So lower your hips down to the ground, and then push them back up again. Inhale down, exhale push. What happens on this is my quad, I have some bad knees and it'll waver. So my goal is to try and keep this leg as steady as I can. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale down, exhale, reach. My back is nice and straight, and I'm breathing deep. Now this, if it's hard for you and you want a modification, you don't have to have that leg all the way up in the air. You can actually have both hips up in the air and your leg down. So you're gonna inhale up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Exhale here. As I exhale, I squeeze my glutes as tight as I can, engage my quads. My shoulders stay on the ground. I'm not hunching up my shoulders, taking all this tension up here. I'm trying to keep everything peaceful and calm and relaxed. That oxymoron, calm and relaxed on top, working hard down below. Inhale down, exhale, lift. See if you can do a few more of these, either way, with your leg in the air or hips up and down. If you've done the leg, go ahead and do the other side. Same thing. If you want to add a little more, you can. And to add more, you would inhale down and lower the leg, exhale, push. that. And that is a doozy right there. If you can do 25 of these, you are ready to go out and do some kind of triathlon. This takes a lot of energy. See, look at me shake. Woo! Breathe, Cecilia. I just got back from vacation where I ate so much junk, it's ridiculous. And I told the cameraman when I came in, and I said, just in case you guys think I don't eat like blah sometimes, I had an eclair for breakfast yesterday morning. It was so good. You're free to do what you want. And enjoy yourself. Don't guilt yourself. Don't beat yourself up. All right, we're gonna go back to core. Scooping tummy in, again on the exhale. We're used to doing it the other way, so I want you to reset your mind so we can build deeper, tighter abs within. So we're gonna inhale here, exhale, extend the legs, and then kick them on our way back up. Okay, inhale in, exhale, extend. Try to make that a long, slow exhale, which I didn't do the best job at. Here we go. Good. Couple more of those. Exhale slow, tummy pulled in. These are a lot of work. If it's too low for you, extend it out here. You don't have to go for difficult. You can go for slightly challenging, better than doing nothing. Exhale, release. Releasing tension, even in my face. It's one of the hardest things when I train clients, and I train myself. Let go in your face. Soften your face. There we go. That is important. All right, we're gonna flip over onto, oh, Mike, yes, come here. I'm gonna turn on my side and join me as we do a little bit of hip and leg here. Okay, so it's a beautiful day on the beach, not too hot, not too cold. My favorite place in the world. All right, one of my favorite places in the world. We're gonna lift both legs up off the sand, and we're gonna do double leg raise. Before you start, let me just say to check your hips. You can have them rocked back, but it's gonna be different for you. I want you to try to push those hips together and square them out as much as you can. Tripod hand for support. You can rest your head down, or you can have a pillow if you'd like. But mainly, I want you to think long, long spine from tailbone to top of my head. And then pull belly in. On the exhale, lift your feet up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Perfect, good job. And exhale, lift. This builds a beautiful core with muscles on the side, wrapping around your hips as well, fighting muffin top. Or sometimes we just don't have muffin top anymore. We're goofing around. We're like, you know what, funny girlfriend of mine, she goes, I don't just have muffin top, I got a whole bakery going on. I thought that was beautiful. She's laughing, she's honest about herself. And you know what, you can do what you want. But if you want to try and turn the bakery down to maybe a smaller scale bakery with just a few muffins in it, because maybe your hubby just wants to love on those muffins, I don't know, everybody's different, do what you want. This will tighten up those muscles within you. Soft is beautiful. Don't beat yourself up. Don't do things for guilt. Do it because you know what you want. Okay, so exhaling and lifting. We're gonna do a lower leg raise. This works inner thighs, men and women, we all need it. Exhale, lift, inhale down. And try not to allow tension to come up here. I was starting to do it, caught myself, pull that shoulder down. Couple more of these. We're gonna switch in a moment to the other side. We've really covered the midline of the core, and we're going on the sides here. This is working both sides of the core and my hips as well. Really, really smooths out muscle tone and contours hips nicely. Inhale down, exhale, lift, and that's good. Let's go ahead and go to the other side because we don't want to run out of time to do both sides. What are we at, like 3 minutes? Yeah, about that. Perfect. Good guess. Okay, so stretch it out for a moment. We just have enough time for the other side. You know, even just doing this once a week here at the studio, I am so thankful. Again, Outward Video is incredible how you guys do so many special cool effects for me. Thank you. And also thank you to ACTV who asked me in the first place to start doing a little Pilates show. Like, I'm really honored. Well, I'm going to show you what to do on the other side. We may not get all the sets in, but you can do what you want. Go ahead and keep going with this after this is over. Side leg lifts to the other side, okay? Square the hips, relax long spine, relax the shoulders. Double leg raise, up and down. Inhale down, exhale lift. And then after this, we'll do the single lower leg lift to its stationary top leg, lifting up to it, same thing. Inhale down, exhale as you lift. Well, keep watching on my episodes because one of Jillian Ray's beautiful songs, the girl I was talking about on this show, just may be on my episode. I heard one and I definitely want it on. So thank you to Wendell, his uncle, for introducing me to her. And also to the rest of you, if anyone has music you want me to air and you're a talented local artist in Auburn or anywhere, email me. I'll put your music on my show. All right, have a great week. You can do what you want. I'll see you next time.